Lordy, 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 Lordy. Oh, Lord, Lordy, Lordy, Lordy. I used to drive a Cadillac.
Now marching with a rock my back.
Now marching with a rock my back.
Good morning, distinguished guests, family members, staff and faculty, and graduating soldiers. On behalf of Lieutenant Colonel Timothy M. Gallagher, Commander of the 832nd Boys Battalion, Command Sergeant Major Garrick E. Griffin, Command Sergeant Major of the 832nd Boys Battalion, welcome to the graduation ceremony of the Advanced Individual Training Courses. 89 Bravo, Ammunition Specialist. 91 Charlie, Utilities Equipment Repair. 91 Delta, Power Generator Repair. 91 Foxtrot, Small Arms Artillery Repair. 91 Golf, Fire Control Repair, and 91 Juliet, Quartermaster and Chemical Equipment Repair. These soldiers have completed training from 8 weeks to 22 weeks in length. They will graduate today and join our ranks as ordinary soldiers. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise. For the entrance of the official party, and remain standing for the invocation given by Chaplain Morales Jude and the singing of the national anthem.
Let us pray. Heavenly Father, I pray for the power of mind, heart, and body to continue to serve our army and our nation. Help us remember and imitate the heritage of excellence set by those who established, nurtured, and led the holiness core before us. May the shell and flame continue to light the way toward noble service, dedicated professionalism, and fervent loyalty as we support our nation's role as a leading force toward peace and liberty in the world. I pray for the family members of each student. Give us your protection and blessing. In your powerful name I pray. Amen. Amen.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, oh, the remnants we watched were so gallantly gleaming, and the rockets regular, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, save us that star-spangled banner yet wave. Oh, the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Please be seated. Please direct your attention to the screen for a short video demonstrating the life our nation's soldiers choose to live.
Your willingness to serve, to step forward at a time of war and say, "Send me," is the reason the United States stays strong and free.
The next mission we're likely to be called upon is going to be configured just this way, multinationally, and whenever the next call does come, everybody's prepared to go.
Soldiers are extremely resilient. The soldiers are able to adapt from the desert terrain to the woodland terrain here, the mountains terrain here, and they did miss a beat.
Our presence here is a good reflection of what the United States Army Airborne Community has to offer.
Phenomenal.
From great soldiers, non-commissioned officers, and officers, these are the people who make Army leaders.
Because you're sitting in the back seat doesn't make you just an extra person. You have a job to do.
You represent the finest fighting force the world has ever known. Years ahead, your country will call on you to continue that tradition.
I don't want you to ever forget why you are here or how vital your mission is to our national security. Our flag will always be there because the freedom and liberty it represents to the world will always be defended by patriots like you.
I'd like everyone to be with us.
The strength of our nation is our army. The strength of our army is our soldiers. And the strength of our soldiers is our families. That's what makes us Army strong.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is now my privilege to introduce the guest speaker for today's graduation ceremony. Sergeant First Class Catherine Ardet. Sergeant First Class Ardet entered the Army on 11 January 2000. She completed basic training at Fort Leonard Wood, Missouri, and advanced individual training at Aberdeen Proving Ground, Maryland, where she was awarded the MOS 63 Whiskey, Wheel Vehicle Mechanic. Please join me in a warm Ordnance School welcome for Sergeant First Class Ardet.
Good morning, Lieutenant Colonel Gallagher, Command Sergeant Major Griffin, commanders, first sergeants, family members, guests, and graduating soldiers. I don't remember my graduation as AIT, who the guest speaker was, or even if we had a guest speaker. In fact, I don't remember the guest speaker for any of my graduations. It's not that I didn't care. I think I was just more focused on remembering my keyword that was going to take me to my next move, and of course not scratching my nose. Soldiers, as long as I'm standing up here, you have no keywords. All right? No, I know that what you've accomplished was not easy, but your motivation, discipline, and teamwork paid off in the end. Now that you're MOS qualified, you are ready to assume your duties and responsibilities. As you depart, some of you will return home and continue your careers as National Guardsmen and reservists. Don't throw away all the skills, values, and discipline you gained while you were here. Everything you learn can still be applied in your everyday experiences. A common misconception is that National Guardsmen and reservists are part-time soldiers. That is untrue. You trained as a full-time soldier, you must act like a full-time soldier. You are a full-time soldier. To the regular Army soldiers, your next step is your first duty station. It is there that you will be called upon to put into use the skills and knowledge you learned while you were here. Sometimes you're going to be told to do more than you think you can handle. Sometimes you're going to be told to do more than you want to do. That is when you are going to have to dig deep and find the intestinal fortitude to do what needs to be done. Always remember you are a soldier in the United States Army. If it was easy to be a soldier, everybody would do it. You have made it this far, so you already know that you can be pushed past the limits you thought you had. To the families and friends present here today, I thank you for supporting your soldiers. I hope that they will continue striving for excellence and show the world how proud they are, not only to be Americans, but Americans who are willing to support and defend this great nation. As a class, you will recite the Soldier's Creed and sing the Ordnance song. By doing this, you are truly saying to everyone in this graduation hall that you are physically and mentally ready to undertake the responsibilities of an Ordnance soldier. When you recite the Soldier's Creed and sing the Ordnance song, I hope that you are not just going through the motions, but living by those words and letting them mean something to you. One day you will be asked to take on the responsibilities as a leader. As the Soldier's Creed is your guide now, the NCO's Creed will be your guide then. Live by these creeds and you will not go wrong. I wish each and every one of you a safe journey to your next destination and good luck in your future endeavors. Once again, congratulations. Steadfast with support, and go Ordnance!
Go Ordnance!
Thank you, Sergeant David. We will now proceed with today's graduation ceremony. Will the official party please come forward and assist us in presenting the graduates?
Right, face, forward, march.
Family members and friends are invited to come forward at this time to take photographs. In each class, soldiers with the highest academic standings are recognized as a distinguished undergraduate. To be a distinguished undergraduate, a soldier must maintain an academic average above 95%, have the highest academic average of the class, and meet or exceed the professional standards of conduct expected of today's soldier. Distinguished undergraduate class 39 Bravo 007-16 is
Private Tavares Hampton, Korea.
He's receiving the Army Achievement Medal for achieving the highest academic scores in his class. Distinguished undergraduate class 91 Charlie 009-16 is
Private Kyle Reed, Indian National Guard.
He is receiving the Army Achievement Medal for achieving the highest academic scores in his class. Distinguished undergraduate class 101 Delta 201-16 is
Private Tony Meza, Korea.
He's receiving the Army Achievement Medal for achieving the highest academic scores in his class. Distinguished undergraduate for class 91 Foxtrot 017-16 is
Private Keith Maitland, United States Army Reserves with duties in Maryland.
He's receiving the Army Achievement Medal for achieving the highest academic scores in his class. Distinguished undergraduate for class 91 Foxtrot 018-16 is
Private David Rowland, Tennessee National Guard.
He is receiving the Army Achievement Medal for achieving the highest academic scores in his class. Distinguished undergraduate class 91 Golf 001-16 is
Private David Lara Jr., Fort Hood, Texas. Right, face, forward, march.
He is receiving the Army Achievement Medal for achieving the highest academic scores in his class. be an honor graduate, the soldier must be in the top 10% of their class, have an academic average of 90% or above, and meet or exceed the professional standards of conduct expected of today's soldier. The honor graduate for class 71 Charlie 009-16 is
Private First Class Jin Sung, Korea.
He's receiving a certificate of achievement. The honor graduate for class 91 Delta 201-16 is
Private Xavier Hernandez, Fort Drum, New York.
He is receiving a certificate of achievement. The honor graduate for class 91 Foxtrot 017-16 is
Private First Class Jacob Bestwick, Montana National Guard.
He is receiving the certificate of achievement. The honor graduate for class 91 Foxtrot 018-16 is
Private Luis Morales, pending assignment.
He is receiving a certificate of achievement. The honor graduate for class 91 Golf 001-16 is
Private First Class Frederick Wallace Jr., Vilseck, Germany.
He is receiving a certificate of achievement. We will now proceed with the presentation of the remaining graduates. Please hold your applause until all graduates have crossed the stage. A9 Bravo, Amnesty Specialist Class 007-16.
Private Automatic, Fort Hood, Texas.
Private Jared Bray, Fort Drum, New York.
Private Valeria Carmona, United States Army Reserves for duty in California.
Private Austin Corbin, Fort Bliss, Texas.
Private Kenneth DeJesus, United States Army Reserves, duty in Georgia.
Right face. Forward march.
Private Tabitha Dorsey, Fort Bliss, Texas.
Private Joshua Irving, Fort Bliss, Texas.
Private John L. Ford, Korea.
Private James M., United States Army Reserves, for duty in California.
Private Bailey Hanson, Idaho National Guard.
Private DeAndre Johnson, Fort Bliss, Texas.
Private William Luana, Colorado National Guard.
Private Jacob Moore, Korea.
Private First Class Douglas Oninsky, Wisconsin National Guard.
Right, big, forward, march.
91 Charlie, Utility Equipment Repair, Class 009-16.
Private First Class Andreas Anderson, Fort Polk, Louisiana.
Private Tyler Bennett, United States Army Reserves with duty in Virginia.
Private Lance Corlell, Fort Riley, Kansas.
Private Chavez Jeter, Alaska.
Private Tiffany Laird, United States Army Reserves with duty in Pennsylvania.
Private Lázaro Mejia, Korea.
Private First Class Amber Needham, Korea.
Private Isaac Olorayami, National Guard, Georgia National Guard.
Private Jacob Turner, Alaska.
Private Abigail Hahn, Texas National Guard.
Right, face, forward, march.
91 Delta, Power Generator Repair, Class 201-16.
Private Stacy Guao, Fort Bliss, Texas.
Private Maxwell Cabrera, Fort Bliss, Texas.
Private Ashley Cohen, Fort Hood, Texas.
Private Carlos Delgado, Fort Sill, Oklahoma.
Private Spencer Dugan, Fort Benning, Georgia.
Private First Class Joe Emerson, Fort Bliss, Texas.
Private Christian Couture, Fort Benning, Georgia. Private Carlos Jemison, Korea.
Private Gator King, Fort Sill, Oklahoma.
Private Missionary Mosley, Fort Drum, New York.
Right faith. Forward march.
Private Richard Nazario, Korea.
Private Rebecca Knopfsinger, Oregon National Guard.
Private Sonny Ochart, Fort Bliss, Texas.
Private Carlos Ramos, Korea.
Private First Class Brandon Roberts, Mississippi National Guard.
Private Jason Walker, Fort Hood, Texas.
Crosswise, Small Arms Artillery Repair, Class 017-16.
Private Brandon Guerrero, New York National Guard.
Private Daniel Hernandez, North Carolina National Guard.
Crosswise, Small Arms Artillery Repair, Class 018-16.
Private Shenanigans Mighty One, First United National Guard.
Specialist Jesus Valdez, Washington, D.C., National Guard.
Right, face. Forward, march.
Private Brianna Ward, North Carolina National Guard.
Private Jacob Yoler, Indiana National Guard.
Golf, Fire Control Repair, Class 001-16.
Private Adam Brower, Fort Hood, Texas.
Private Davis Hospital, Fort Drum, New York.
Juliet, Quartermaster and Chemical Equipment Repair, Class 002-16.
Private Chris Telton, Korea.
Juliet, Quartermaster and Chemical Equipment Repair, Class 004-16.
Private Kelly Aguilera, Fort Carson, Colorado. Private John Escobedo, Fort Riley, Kansas.
Juliet, Quartermaster and Chemical Equipment Repair, Class 005-16.
Private Mercedes Espinosa Rivera, pending assignment.
Ladies and gentlemen, please give a well-deserved round of applause for today's graduates. Ladies and gentlemen, Lieutenant Colonel Timothy M. Gallagher, Commander of the 832nd Ordnance Battalion, will now deliver the Ordnance Corps investiture. The Ordnance Corps investiture officially inducts these soldiers into the Ordnance Corps.
Chief of Ordnance, Certificate of Investiture. The soldiers of these graduating classes are hereby inducted into the United States Army Ordnance Corps under the United States Army regimental system and are invested with the responsibility of ensuring regimental continuity through furthering the qualities of professionalism, pride, and esprit de corps, which have made the Ordnance Corps the epitome of service to the line, on time. Given this 15th day of March, 2016, on behalf of Kurt J. Ryan, Brigadier General, United States Army, Chief of Ordnance.
Go Ordnance!
Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the newest members of the Ordnance Corps. Family and friends of today's graduates, on behalf of Lieutenant Colonel Timothy M. Gallagher, Commander of the 832nd Ordnance Battalion, Command Sergeant Major Garrett E. Griffin, Command Sergeant Major of the 832nd Ordnance Battalion, we extend our thanks and appreciation to you for the support you have given the graduates during this important phase of their training. Please give the family members and guests a well-deserved round of applause. Will the remaining audience please stand for the reciting of the Ordnance Creed, playing of the Ordnance Song, Army Song, and the exit of the official party. The Ordnance Creed!
The Ordnance Creed! As an Ordnance soldier of the United States Army, I will utilize every available talent and means to ensure that superior mobility, firepower, and communication are advantages enjoyed by the United States Army over its enemies. As an Ordnance soldier, I fully understand my duty to perform under adverse conditions, and I will continually strive to perfect my craft. I will remain flexible so I can meet any emergencies. In my conduct, I will abide by the soldier's code. In my support mission in the field, I will use every available skill to maintain superiority. I will always be tactically and technically proficient. As an Ordnance soldier, I have no greater task. I am an Ordnance soldier! I'm landing on the sea and in the air. We gotta be there. We gotta be there. America is sounding her alarms. We gotta have arms. We gotta have arms. Arms for the love of America. Speaking a foreign land with weapons in every hand. Whenever they try, we gotta reply in language that they understand. Arms for the love of America. And for the love of every mother's son who's dependent on the work that must be done by the man behind the man behind the gun. March along, sing our song, we're the army of the free. Count the brave, count the true, who have fought to victory. We're the army and proud of our name. We're the army and proudly proclaim. First to fight for the right and to build the nation's might. And the army goes rolling along. Proud of all we have done, fighting till the battle's won. And the army goes rolling along. Then it's high, high, hey, the army's on its way. Count all the cadets are strong. Wherever we go, you will always know that the army goes rolling along.
Center, face. Forward, march. B-I-C-T-O-R-Y.
B-I-C-T-O-R-Y.
Victory
Victory is our battle cry.
Victory, victory, that's our battle cry.
S-O-L-D-I-E-R.
S-O-L-D-I-E-R.
Soldiers, soldiers is who we are.
Soldiers, soldiers is who we are.
C-O-U-N-T-R-Y.
C-O-U-N-T-R-Y.
Duty, honor, respect, we'll take our life.
Duty, honor, respect, we'll take our life.
Graduates, halt. Center, face. Parade, rest.
Ladies and gentlemen, this concludes today's ceremony. Upon your departure, we want to emphasize safety. Safety upon leaving here, safety to your home destination, safety in your units. You're a valuable asset to the Ordnance Corps and to the United States Army. Lastly, we ask before you leave, you please congratulate today's graduates. Thank you for attending. Steadfast support. Good! Good!